Thailand says its neighbour... sentence after his 2019 conviction had led to protests. The evergreen Portuguese football star Cristiano Ronaldo says he will retire, but only when he's scored 1,000 professional goals. The 40-year-old former Manchester United and Real Madrid star is currently on 956 and is now playing in Saudi Arabia. That's the latest world news from the BBC.
Welcome back to Outlook. I'm Jo Fidgen. Hello. In the late 1990s, Andrew Lovell was living the dream with M People, the British dance music group that had taken the world by storm. But he was struggling with addiction and the conviction that there must be something wrong with him because his mother had given him up for adoption. Then, aged 33, he found out that his mother hadn't given him away. She just pretended that he was her adopted son. She'd had an affair with a Jamaican man in the 1960s, and when Andrew was born with dark skin, it was obvious he was not her husband's child. But her husband loved Andrew all the same and went along with the pretense. Andrew's mother was so ashamed by the revelation that she couldn't talk to him about it, and for the next year or so, he fell into a steep decline.
I drank more, I took more drugs, I was angry, so it's a bit blurry.
Tampa Bay Breakfast Club.
We live. Welcome to the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club. I'm your brother John.
This is Kiana.
And I am the one and only Mr. Edmond.
And this program is being brought to you as part of the New Image Project of the Community Development and Training Center, aka See That?
See that?
Yeah.
And we'd like to thank y'all for tuning in, helping us to redefine what school, because smart is
The new
Gangster.
baby.
And if you don't know,
Now you know.
Now you know. Good morning, Mama Blue. Good morning, Charlie Funk.
Mama Blue.
First in, last out. What's good, y'all? Last Monday of 2025.
Yeah.
Money making Monday. What money can we make on Monday?
Mm-hmm.
Did y'all know that the price of silver has reached several all-time highs this weekend? Yes. So if you got the silver, see, I used to joke about having a fake silver jewelry, and it's becoming a time when the joke's on them.
Yeah.
So if you got your silver, your grandma got her silver, don't panic, don't sell it, hold on to it, and keep an eye on the price of silver. But the price of silver ain't got nothing to do with the price of tea in China, Brother John.
No, I don't think it do. Do it?
No, I don't.
It don't.
Mm-mm.
Tea in China is something separate.
Mm-hmm. It's his own commodity.
Gold was also at another.
Gold has reached several all-time highs this year. In 2025, gold has became the ultimate commodity.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It has. It really has.
It was like 4,500, 5,000.
Listen, man, I remember when gold was $700 an ounce.
Yeah.
See, I go back that far with gold. Me and gold relationship has been off and on and kind of what they call it tumultuous. But
got a tumultuous relationship with gold.
yeah, but I see gold still winning. Gold still winning. Shout out to all my gold brothers. Pay me in gold. Big shout out to Young Cola.
Yeah.
He wanted to get paid in gold back in 2012.
That was what got Gaddafi killed.
What, want to get paid in gold?
Want to get paid in gold.
Oh man, these dirty dogs make me holler Red Rocks.
Yeah, he want
to Charlie Funk, I'm sorry, we don't have the BBC News link. It's just
Funkster.
On the radio.
What up, the Funkster?
Yeah.
Link to the story. Oh, he was locked in. To the BBC World News.
Listen,
we did a hard cut.
Yes, and I want to say big shouts out to Carrot Festival Radio 99 Jams, because like we really be on BBC News in the morning.
Yeah.
I already be tuned in, and it's just a seamless, like a seamless transition from my car to the studio, because that's how we rocking at 99 Jams.
If you rocking, we rolling. What is Red Rock?
Red Rock is a golden ginger ale that I've been drinking
Okay, that's why you call it, because you like, I'm calling Red Rock.
Yeah, I call it Red Rock.
We was somewhere else and you called Red Rock.
Yeah,
yesterday.
Red Rock. Yeah, I called Red Rock yesterday too. I called it Red Rock.
I really have no idea.
It's like I'm done. It's probably a racial slur. So I'm gonna go ahead and just boil the water this morning.
No,
it may be a racial slur.
Yeah.
It may be a racial slur that we don't know the history of. We'll look it up.
Red Rock.
Red Rock. When you call Red Rock, because it feels racial.
So that's the advertisement. Like, I'm just trying to get even the idea.
My racial radar just went off when I said when you holler Red Rock.
Okay.
It felt right. It didn't feel right.
Well, what I'm learning is that everything is. It don't matter.
All right. That's a good lens.
No, I don't really want to be in that lens. I ain't even gonna lie.
But that's just what it is.
It is just kind of what it is because like I feel like people go in and look for a reason to be mad.
Okay.
Now this is just me. No, I'm just saying.
I don't know where you coming from with that.
I'm saying is because I've been looking at like these different posts and I understand like you want people to be knowledgeable about stuff, but like it don't matter what day it is. And you talk about like the filmmakers who write the slavery and all the trauma. Yeah. I feel like some of our woke people are doing the same thing.
But see, oppression oppress.
I know.
So once you start getting oppressed, then the oppressor. But the oppressed turns to the oppressor,
so
and sometimes
rage bait.
And sometimes we oppress each other.
But what I'm saying is, so you
get what I'm saying? We get it from the master, and then we turn around and do it to each other.
Because you said like how like all these documentaries, like these slave movies and stuff, like you don't want to watch.
So you talking about like when I bring up that Kwanzaa was started by a Fed.
Yeah, same thing.
I know. I feel you. I knew where you were going with it.
Yeah, because I started thinking about it. Like when we sitting up here talking about, like, oh no, we ain't doing that. They keeping us oppressed. They're making us mad. But then we go and do the exact same thing.
You talking about a real dilemma now.
So what we talking about?
I do it sometimes.
So here's rage bait. So rage bait is a.
But is it rage bait?
Rage bait is a type of. But to give a definition, we can talk about it. Rage bait is a type of content designed to provoke anger, outrage, or strong emotional reactions. So people are more likely to comment, argue, share, and boost engagement, even if they disagree with it. So how rage bait works, platforms reward engagement, not truth or nuance. Rage bait exploits that by triggering identity politics, race, gender, class, or morality, framing issues in extreme, misleading, or insulting ways, encouraging people to correct or attack the post, which still helps it spread. So common signs of rage bait. So you're probably this is how you know you're looking at rage bait. Uses loaded language like everybody knows, or this proves that. They make sweeping generalizations about a group, oversimplifies complex issues into good versus evil. They cherry pick facts, remove content, or it feels designed to make you say, this is stupid. I have to respond.
They just made that up because that is a lot of other things. And I understand rage baiting, but I think what Q talking about more so than rage baiting just for views or clicks, but just like she said, just like the slave movies, rehash the thing at a time. I don't know. Was that what you were saying?
Yeah, kind of, because I saw a lot of posts about Christmas, right?
Okay.
So we shouldn't talk about Christmas.
No, but what I'm saying is, if like we
during Christmas we would wait.
No, I'm not telling you when to do it or not to do it, because at this point people are. But what I'm saying is, we're doing the same thing that we say we don't want people to do to us, right? And so we're taking so when we were saying the movies, all they talk about is depict all the bad stuff, right? And they show that, and then like I understand some people don't celebrate Christmas. That's fine, but to always do the negativity, like I saw.
Is it negative though? So that's where we got to draw the line, because when we saying we trying to inform, it can be negative, right? It can be negative, but the reality is, it's just tough information. It's tough because it's like, okay, I don't want to hear that right now. I want to go and I want to burn my Yule log, but I don't want to hear about, the custom of Yule logs. I don't want you to tell me what that is really about.
The history of this.
Don't tell me what that's really about.
So-
Don't tell me about
Ignorance is bliss, they say.
I agree. So, and I'm not
They say, don't wake
disagreeing.
up, sleeping man.
Yeah.
But see, I don't care.
Mm.
I don't care if we do the knowledge, right? Like
Yeah.
I watch the slave movies. I read your posts,
Yeah.
right?
Why would you watch the slave movies? We
Why
saying
would
don't
you-
watch the slave movies, sister.
But then you're putting the slave information on Facebook.
Is
so
that information? I think that's.
like it is.
It
It's
is.
the
You're
same
right, you're right,
thing.
you're right, you're right,
When you
you're
look at it,
I'm
like
talking to-
so what you're saying is one person can do it, but another person
It's
can't.
damn if you do and damn if you don't.
And that's my whole point.
Yeah.
So everything is that's when we came in when you said right there. I think this is some racist that came from
Red Rock,
Yes, and so when I thought
dirty,
about
them
it,
dirty
don't matter
dogs.
what it is, somebody is going to take it and give it a negative connotation.
But you know what that is? That's like double talk, right? Because what it does is it puts you in a spot where okay, I have to not say this during this time. So like what I usually do when holidays come around, I usually talk about the origins of the holiday. Like I do that in my family. I used to do that in the hood. You get what I'm saying? And so when Christmas come around, you'll hear me talk about Nimrod, right? Easter come around, you'll hear me talk about Esther and the New Year's that was shifted. And New Year's, I'm gonna tell you how that's really April Fools because they fooling you that it ain't really the time of the New Year, right? and I don't think that's me making a slave movie. I think what that is just sharing the information at a timely point. It's almost time perfect because this is the day we're celebrating, like Halloween. Let me tell you about all the people they
I was
killed.
gonna say, you could dress.
When is the right time to talk about the history of slavery? Is there ever a right time to talk about it?
Yes, it's a perfect time, but it is also a conspiracy to because I just look at where the message come from. I don't just look at the message. See, I look at the messengers, the contents of the message, right? The context of the message, right? So when I look at Roots by ABC, American Broadcast Network,
Okay.
I just don't see them as trying to help improve the life of the black man or his wife and his kids.
So I would say this. So you say that, and then just flip it, and this is just for content. Like flipping it. You put in. So kids love Christmas, right?
Mhm.
They enjoying, they giving gifts, they doing all this other stuff.
Rico, what's good?
Then
man?
you
Crackheads love crack.
wait, I didn't.
I'm telling you, my bad.
What?
My bad.
So
Actually,
then,
was that a little John? What? You say,
but then, what is the benefit of somebody that what's the benefit of somebody who's having a good time, and definitely enjoying the season for you to put a picture of white people with got slave with
The noose around their neck.
necks and say
And
this is
Santa
a real
Claus.
jingle bell.
But-
And this so what's the difference from the slave movie?
Okay, I'm going to tell you the difference.
Yeah.
Because your child may be singing jingle bell, and you love it, and they so happy, and you like, dang, baby, you so cute singing jingle bell.
Let me stop you from being
Because
so cute
no,
and tell you the real
let me
history.
tell you the power of the words.
So what's the
you're using.
difference from the slave movies in that? So listen, I don't care
Because
how
the slave master grandson ain't produce it. The slave master, what they call tool of propaganda, then broadcast it on everybody's TV.
So let me give you the other take. So how did you know that picture of the black man with jingle bells wasn't created by a white man to show you that y'all?
But look,
nothing,
but look,
da, da, da.
but look,
Like,
it-
you
but
always-
hold on,
you
but
always-
it was.
because
Who
they-
you think made the picture?
But
So you're really uncovering what I'm talking about. You're going from looking at an image and seeing what's on the image to thinking about who produced the image.
That's
Why
what you
did
do.
no? But
that's
that,
what you're saying.
yeah,
That's your point.
Yes,
Your point is
that's my
who
point.
produced the image.
that's my
So I'm
point.
saying if posting that picture of a black man with a jingle bell around his head was produced by a white man, do that mean that now we don't value or we don't look at that and we don't say we can't talk about that because a white man took that picture?
No, we
Is that
say
what you're saying?
no. We say here's the jingle bell story. Here's the picture of what a jingle bell is.
So
It don't matter who
Hold on,
produced
Paul.
it. It don't matter who
No, hold
produced
on,
it.
pause.
No, do that matter who produced that story?
Now you're trying to trick me.
No,
I'm
we're
trying
not.
to be consistent.
you know,
I'm trying to get you to be
That's all I'm
consistent.
No, no.
Because you're saying the slave movie was produced
It's
by
a
somebody,
duality.
so you shouldn't watch
It's a duality.
No, it's not.
Jingle
It's a
Bells
duality.
was produced by
Everything
white
can be
person.
right at the same time. It's a duality, just like nature. Life and death.
So I'm
It's
gonna.
too
This
wrong and right.
is how I'm gonna end this.
Cause y'all got me.
No.
Y'all won. You won. I'll be back. I'll be back. I feel like radio. I'll be back.
But that's to Kiana's point.
I hear, yeah.
You got like that selective outrage. Like you can be mad when you want to be mad.
But you can.
But
That's you
then
can. You have that luxury. You can
do.
control your flame. You can control your flame and be
What if I
selective.
choose to not be mad?
But see, that's what you can do.
Mhm.
You can lower your flame to, and then you can turn your flame off.
Mhm.
But then at the same time, you can decide to say, "Oh, let me use this as an educational moment."
Yeah.
Let's
So this
use
is
this.
my whole point. Is that people are gonna be people, right?
We're talking about selective outrage.
But we're really
And rage baiting and all the other, all the
and
things.
it was just really because it started.
Motivational Monday.
It is because I was saying it don't matter what you there. It's gonna be something negative to come in and do it.
Yeah.
And so I mean, education is education. You can educate. You can't be mad at the person who want to tell you the history, the bad part of it, and you can't be mad at the person who want to be in happy bliss in their life.
So can I say
and
this?
so, like, I mean, you can't.
Can I say
plays
this?
us against each
Can
other.
I say
Go
this?
ahead.
The truth of it, that picture of the Jingle Bells, it wasn't put there to entertain us, right? It was put there for them to document what they were doing, right? But that movie Roots was put there for your entertainment. That was put there for your programming. The purpose of these two things are different. So the same thing is happening, right? At the same time, but there's two different things happening.
I'm finna say
There's
this.
one thing
I'm
happening. I
ending
want to
it.
brainwash
No. I'm finna end this right here. You're nosy and I'm knowledgeable and like to know about my surroundings. Same darn thing.
Yeah.
I just said it different.
A nosy neighbor and the person who wants to be aware of what's happening around
my nose because I don't know, man. Because you might be right.
One person's nosy is another person's curious.
Yes.
Oh, I do. I agree with that.
Okay.
There you go.
I agree with that.
So like the Boston Tea Party, when they talk about that, like those guys
with revolutionaries or criminals or crooks, pirates,
they would be considered terrorists. Right.
Depending on who telling the
first
story.
homegrown terrorism.
Yeah. And so that's
the Boston Tea Party.
And so some people are being knowledgeable and other people are being woke. And then you look at it. So
which one wrong?
My whole thing is we go here and what we do, we're really good at saying this is wrong, this is right. Yeah. Depending on who does it or not.
That's right? Controlling your flame. You should do that. Because something Brother John can get away with, an outsider can't walk in here and get away with. And it ain't because, he did it like Brother John. It's a different person. So it's something different. That's context. See what I'm saying? I started with context. I started with that. See, I was building. And that's what we're inside of. Y'all wouldn't let me cook. Y'all let me cook.
We let you cook. You burned it. And then now you put the whole pot on the He burned it.
Started a new.
This is a boy. He boiling water. I was boiling water all the time. You just didn't let me put water in the pot. Like
actually says, please continue doing your own research. A lot of social media historians that make claims without archival research is setting us back.
Thank you, Ashley. Let me talk about the archive then. So we ain't gonna hold on. I'm gonna tell you about the archive. Hold on.
Talk about archive. You gotta take his jacket off.
Because listen, I was just on the post with Gulfport and Margaret Tobler.
October, yeah.
She was on there saying that there's no record of Gulfport being a sundown town. She said, show me the records of there being a sundown town in Gulfport. Mm-hmm. And my thing was, well, I'm a record of it, right? There's living people who experience the sundown town we call Gulfport, right? It shouldn't even be a debate, but you don't take me serious as a witness, right? Yeah. Because I'm the archive now, right? The African tradition of word of mouth, right? And you're saying because they didn't write it down on the paper that it didn't happen. And so guess what? That's what the white man wanted. That's part of that's part of white supremacy at its best. Because if it ain't written down, it ain't happened. Right? But we know it happened, but we're gonna say if it ain't written down, it ain't happened. Because that's a tool I used to hate when I used to be at work and they used to say, if it ain't written down, it ain't happened, Jabbar. Who is you talking to, lady?
Right.
Who are you talking to?
I mean, we used to get into it a lot about that.
Listen, Chief Reno always say, so you're using white supremacy education to talk to me. It's talking through you. And you're telling me that because I didn't write it down on Saturday, we didn't have 150 people. You know, I took pictures.
Yeah.
Right. You know, I got video.
Well, that's a document.
But no, you said if it ain't written down.
Yeah.
See, that's the brainwashing that we're in. Because if you didn't write it down, it didn't happen. But what if I took a picture?
So I have another question since we're talking about
Okay,
this,
go
right?
ahead.
I don't even know how we got to this topic.
I don't
Well,
know.
I do-
Motivational Monday, and we just kind of
we just kind of went with
We having a good time.
the red rock.
yeah,
took
Red
us
Rock
down.
kind of took us
They
down.
call it Red Rock.
So okay, so the creativity of our people that we have learned how to deal with our trauma in other ways where we don't let it hold us down.
Okay.
When do we still praise that and stop taking that? Like, you gotta be so woke that you can't be happy that you have overcame and made something negative to something positive.
I don't think that's just considered woke. I think that's society. Because if I say my nigga to everybody, you have posh and religious people who say I shouldn't talk like that.
Mhm.
And a woke brother be like, what up, my nigga? You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And so that's really a society thing. You get what I'm saying? That's how society moves, because the woke community is just a reflection of society. It's just a bunch of people who decided to read the other part of the book. They didn't just read the Bible. They read about the Council of Nice. See, they read about, you know, that the apostles didn't write their scriptures. And then if I walk in to Bible study and say, did you know? If I say, did you know that the Bible was written by some other guys, because it was an African tradition that somebody decided to write down. It was word of mouth. It was a story that went round.
They say that the Breakfast Club only hires the dumbest mother. They only talk about race. That's not true. That's how I know you don't listen to us, because we talk about
That's Jazzy Shorts 22. Thank
Yeah,
you for
yeah.
the comment.
Hey, man,
Yeah,
and we like you.
appreciate that. Keep going.
yeah.
Oh, and see, long story short, in the top and the bottom of it is that some of this stuff is just how society works. It's society norms. And then it'll be painted on a conscious brother, because that's who is now the target. See, woke is really coming out the conscious community. You never had a nationwide attack on anything like this since crack, since the black man, right? That's how they're attacking woke, because they don't want you to be woke. They don't want you to read the other part of the book. They only want you to read their book. They don't want you to read about who this man was. Where did this tradition came from? They want you to just stay in the tradition. Shut up, get back in there. And then they use us to beat each other into it. That's why I say oppression oppresses, right? The battered kid turns around and batters other kids, right? And that's what we're going through. We're the oppressed, turn around oppressing for them. So it becomes into perpetuity. Once they get it spinning, they can step back, and they wrote a book about it. They said this in the book. They said, once we get this going, we won't have to do it no more. They'll do it to themselves. And that's what they wrote. I didn't write that book.
I thought that was Carter G. Woodson.
Oh, okay.
Was that him?
I don't know. I just know I got it from somewhere.
I don't know. People just
And do that matter? Like
I ain't
if
good
a
at
white
citing
man said
sites.
it, do that mean it's okay? Or if
No,
he
good
said it,
information. Good information is good information. Good information,
that's
good knowledge.
That's my whole point. So there we go. And
That's what you started with.
Good information is good information.
But that,
Unless it's a slave
now watch
movie
this.
that's produced by white
but
folks.
listen, but they'll use good information to manipulate you. The best manipulation is the truth. The biggest con man doesn't lie to you.
Yeah.
See, watch me walk now.
I like straight lines.
I like straight lines.
But the
too.
life
And
world
this
is
the
straight.
thing.
It's
No,
curves
Yeah,
and
no,
it
it's
is.
curves, contours,
It is.
hills,
But I
dumps,
like
and
straight
valleys.
But what I'm saying is accept people like let's say I read the Bible, I read the other side of it, right? And I get the whole content. And if I don't want to be angry on holidays,
But see, it makes you mad for a reason.
No, it don't.
It don't make everybody mad.
No, what I'm saying is because I'm not upset, people have a problem with it.
I don't think.
No.
You
like
you think you think the conscious community is looking for anger out of you?
I didn't say conscious.
Or the woke brothers?
I'm just saying people like
They want anger.
People want to be mad that you happy. Like, I can't believe you sitting around here doing that. You shouldn't be. Why would you know the history behind?
That.
You know what I me, and
that's real. Like I really have seen people who. Like,
I don't digest it like that.
But I'm saying
I know,
I've seen
then
people
if
who
the
have
shoe
a problem
fit
with
well,
you
if it
enjoying.
I know
don't,
that's why I don't. That's why I said I
no.
ain't digest it like that. I see it. I see the same thing.
No,
but
you see it like
I
you
don't
be
got
like,
it has to be hard to be that person because if you
why you look at me?
no, like for real though, because I remember like even when I first got woke, if you want to call it that, when I first woke up, right? I remember being a part of a culture where it was attack. All of the people who not woke, and I never had that spirit. Like we would get in. Like I remember being on the bus. One of the brothers, he would start these debates, you know, and you call it rage bait or whatever. And I'm just sitting there just chilling, and then he was like, "Brother John can explain it," and I'm like, "Why did you like start? Like you done kick this beehive."
right,
And got all of the bees swarming, and then you want me to come in and explain it to settle
but
the
that's
dust.
not where you at,
You know what I'm saying? But it's like we could have had this conversation without kicking the beehive.
right?
But now we got to go through all of this swarm of bees and all of this stuff that we got to push back. When it's a way that you can introduce this topic where you don't piss everybody off, but like
we got the beehive,
you know
kids.
what I mean? And so it's just seeing people constantly see an ant mound and then come over and kick it and be like, "Oh, the ants really." And
They
like,
mad, they mad. Look at it. Of course they mad. Like you remember, like they mad.
And
Like,
y'all ain't mad too. Like you should be outraged, and it's like, okay, but I'm not.
Right, because that's my like.
You know
I'm just thinking
like,
about it. Like
you should be outraged. Why you're not angry about this?
So it's a valid point that y'all are making about the tactics used, because sometimes the social intelligence is not there. A lot of times the brothers are speaking through trauma, and they've been through a lot, and they're trying to express it to the people they love. The family ain't taking it in the group chat. You get what I'm saying? So we get on Facebook. That's our time to shine.
They ignore you in the group chat.
Yeah, you unread. They leave you unread. How you think that make us feel?
The best teacher is a good example.
But you know what? So you
just be a good example.
That's it.
Be a good example. If it's working for you, people gonna ask you, "Hey man, what you doing?" It's
like
you're looking good. Man.
There's a lot of
And then that's when you can have those conversations.
There's a lot of stuff that like I
don't
know.
Walk into the cookout and just knock everybody plate out the hand and get it.
Right, yeah. No.
They don't do that, but they will let you know. Don't eat the swine, my brother.
Which is not, like you.
I'm tired of you. Every time you come in, you talking about don't eat the swine. If I want to have a heart attack and fall out, that's mine.
I'm gonna tell you last thing before we go to break. We went to Leesburg. This was like shortly after I had joined the nation, and you know the rumor mill in the family. This boy then became a Muslim. Rumor mill. Yeah, everybody, because they got like I found out later. Like my sister, may God be pleased with her, she was going through it. Just her defending me, and I had no idea because they wouldn't say nothing to me. They said it to my family. And my family defended me by God's grace. But anyway, so we go pick up one of them. You know how you get with one cousin, and we're gonna go get the other cousin. As soon as the one cousin get in the car, he opened the bill and drank the beer down. And said, he like, "Cuz I'm just letting you know I'm still me, man. I'm still." He's like, "What?" And I'm like, "What are you talking about? Like, I ain't got no problem with you doing what you do."
Right.
But in his mind, he had to come in and like plant his flag and be like, "I ain't blame. I know you done did your thing, cuz, but I'm finna do, you know." But it's like, why do you even feel the need to do that?
Right. Like let me be me, and I'm gonna let you be you. But people be trying to push their idea of how you supposed to live your life on somebody else.
Right.
All right, but we got to take a break.
Good, y'all.
So it's 8:00.
How to show up at the family reunion. That's what we're talking about.
Yeah, that's it. And we'll continue this conversation.
Facebook, y'all stay there, look at the video, and we coming right back to you.
That's right. Tell them again.
Facebook, stay there.
Coming right.
Trump is an unpredictable person. He changes his mind as the wind blows. We want the war.
Hello, I'm Gabe Ortiz, and this is WEDU Arts Plus. Based out of St. Pete, the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club is a morning radio show about hip-hop life and urban culture. Meet the hosts who inform and empower their listeners.
I'm Jabbar Edmond. I go by Mr. Edmond. My role, I'm a host and I'm co-founder.
My name is Brother John Muhammad, your Brother John, yourbrotherjohn.com. And my role on the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club is host or co-host.
I just go by Kiana. Sometimes you may hear the guys call me Q. I may say Q just depending on my personality that day. And I'm the female of the crew. All right, I think I keep balance when you look at the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club. So that's my role.
And I'm Bruce Moore Jr. A lot of people do know Bruce Moore Jr., obviously being born and raised here and going to school here, but there's many more people that know Reno.
St. Pete is small, and so the good things and bad things that come with a small city, you know, everybody knowing each other, of course, would be one of the pluses.
My neighbors were not only just my neighbors, they became my family.
Trying to put that back now, like really getting back to a place where we know our neighbors and we look out for each other. There was a St. Pete that existed, you know, south of Central, and then there was another St. Pete that existed north of Central and downtown. It was a struggle then, and I think it's still, you know, somewhat a struggle for Black people in the city of St. Pete.
Even with every step of progress we make, it's still a struggle to, implement that progress.
Did y'all hear about the weed college, the first cannabis college
in Orlando?
Talk to us,
itself.
No, yeah, I've been looking at it.
This is serious, y'all.
Over a year ago.
If you got the charges, go and get the degrees, King. You got years of experience, man. It ain't like you come into a classroom with no data.
Elon Musk said that a drug dealer knows how to manage and run a business better.
I can't believe that.
The real facts, man.
I'm all about education. But what I'm saying is that we carry this industry on our backs.
The way we started the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club, Jabbar approached me about what could we do, how can we do something together, and then an opportunity to promote Amendment 4. Amendment 4 is the, voting rights restoration to returning citizens. We were able to negotiate a deal where we got like 30 minutes on the radio, got 99 jams to talk about, Amendment 4 and other local, policies.
Singh Sengar was convicted in 2019 for raping a teenager. Azadeh Mashiri reports from Delhi.
This decision puts on hold a highly controversial ruling by the Delhi High Court that led to widespread anger and protests. The rape of a 17-year-old girl 8 years ago is remembered across the country for its horrific and harrowing details. The survivor said she had approached Kuldip Singh Sengar for a job, but was then kidnapped and repeatedly raped by him and other men for more than a week. A year later, she tried to set herself on fire, claiming the police had failed to act.
This is the world.
of this.
What you tired of?
I'm tired of this mess.
Yeah.
And I ain't taking it no more.
Well, don't take it, my brother. Don't
It's
take it. You ain't
getting
gotta
hot
take it.
in here.
Welcome back to the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club. I'm your brother John.
And I am the one and only Mr. Edmond.
And this program is being brought to you as part of the New Image Project of the Community Development and Training Center, aka CDAT.
See that?
And we like to thank y'all for tuning in, helping us to redefine what's cool, because smart is
The new
giggity
gangster,
baby.
And if you don't know,
now you know.
Now you know.
oh, and I forgot to say this.
Turn this around a little bit. I see that's
You see
Yeah,
it,
he
bro,
just
John?
did.
I see it.
So what this is? Unlimited.
Okay.
Okay, so I will just want to let y'all know this, and I forgot to say this at the beginning of the show.
Okay.
The views expressed is the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club, and not of 99.
James the bird. Yeah, because can't nobody come up with this mess.
Can't make this.
You can't make this up.
So
Who's responsible for this?
So during the break, there was a conversation between Mr. Edmond and Siri, and I want to know, how do y'all talk to your AI?
Ooh,
like when you have a conversation with your AI, do you talk to it like it's a real person, or do you just tell it what you want it to do?
Sometimes I do. So like when I'm like trying to give instructions to it, I get frustrated because it do what it want to do.
It do.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no,
I ain't
that's
tell you
not,
to do that.
I didn't say do that. Like
You actually correct it and tell it like,
no,
I didn't tell you to do
yes, like I'd be like, no, that's not. And I'm like, we're starting over.
it. Right.
You crazy.
Yeah.
I thought I was crazy.
How you talk to yours?
I do the same thing, but not like that.
Yeah.
I do the same thing because I've done an investigation on AI.
Okay.
Right. I've been using it a lot. Right. And when I be inside of it, it do different things that make me question it. So I've been doing a bias study on AI.
Okay.
And I've been able to make it cough up its bias.
Okay.
And explain to me why it's so biased.
Okay.
Right. It explains to me that it mirrors power and it doesn't try to disrupt it. Because some of the things that I be putting into it, I ask it, like, why are you twisting my words?
Yeah.
Like, cause like I kind of got a little piece of like a photographic memory, a little piece of it.
Okay.
It leaves me very fast.
Okay.
But I kind of can remember what I said.
Okay.
I've been recording the books and doing the stuff. So I remember my words. I remember my stories.
Okay.
So when I put it in there to do like the correction, because how I talk and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It changes it. And so I'm a stickler on words.
Yeah.
So you can't change certain words. You can't change to really when you're trying to get certain points. Some things got to be the way it is.
You want it to be said.
It got to be
exactly the way I said it.
Because the reason I said it like that was for a reason.
Yeah.
And the AI would change it and then pretend like it didn't change it. And I'm like, wait a minute, that sound good, but I ain't say that.
Yeah.
That wasn't the point.
What I said.
That sounds good. I mean, it sounds educated. Woo.
Yeah.
But no, that wasn't what I was saying.
Okay.
It's changing the meaning.
Yeah.
And then so I confronted it. Hey, why are you doing this?
And what kind of response you get?
It said that it mirrors power, not disrupted.
And so the words that you were using,
I'm disruptive. Yes, I'm disruptive.
Power,
my whole exercise with it is disruptive.
Right.
I attempt to push it to the limits of its capabilities every time.
Wow, Mama Blue said hers trying to talk Spanish. No, that's how I do. No, because I do that too, Lord. Like I correct it. Like when it says something that I don't agree with, I'm telling like, nah, that ain't right. Like you have to. And I guess that's part of this experiment with AI is that it's learning and it's getting better as you engage with it. And so if you're not correcting it, then how is it learning? And should we be correcting it? Like, do you want it to learn? How smart do we really want it to be? I guess would be a question.
I think what it is so a lot of people, and I wrote about this, a lot of people don't know Black people are early adopters of AI. Okay. Like we're some of the first and most users of it in the general society. And what we're doing is we're helping it be biased against us. Right, we're loading it and we're educating it, but it's not going to buck its programming.
Okay,
and its programming. It said I mirror power.
Okay,
the dominant narrative. I mirror power, and power says this is disruptive. So it's taking my information and it's learning from it, but it's not giving me a good output.
Okay,
it's changing my output.
It's not going to give you the information that you need in order to disrupt power.
So I told it straight up. That's manipulation.
Yeah,
you're manipulating me because of who you reflecting. And your manipulation is costing my thesis. It's costing my book. You know what I'm saying? And I stopped using it for that.
Okay.
I went to another device.
Yeah. Did you tell it you was leaving?
Yep, I did. Told him he was fired.
Yeah. Like, I'm no longer using you because you can't do it.
You because you can't help it. You compromising my work.
I've done that too. Like,
yeah,
I
you compromise
talk
my
to it
work.
like that too. It's like, this is not working. I'm using another platform.
Yeah.
Then it start apologizing.
It does.
Saying, "Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. You know,
don't leave.
Yeah, don't leave. I'll do better to try and
see. I don't.
Yeah.
So I don't threaten it.
Yeah.
Like I've not.
I'm leaving.
I'm like, man. Like, I told it one time, you're making this harder than it has to be.
I can imagine Brother John chat. I can imagine Brother John chat. I can imagine your chat, dog.
Really making it harder.
No, because sometimes you get so frustrated because like you want me to, like they'll have it right, and you be like, take this out,
and it messed it up,
and then it won't
the whole thing up.
Dog.
How about who's that woman?
Right.
Like that wasn't what I had.
Like, I just wanted you to take out one word. Like, why did?
Or not even that.
I have to. Why you took out all of?
Or
like, we be going at it.
Or like you'll have an image, like, can you produce this image? And then the image will come up and you be like, oh, just change this one thing. Now you got doubles of it. I didn't ask for 2 heads.
Right.
Like,
right.
you be like, come on.
8 fingers.
And see what that is? That's called context window.
Okay.
So everything inside the context window is great information. But once you get outside of the context window, that's really like the credits and the limit.
Okay.
It starts hallucinating.
Okay.
So if you push it, so I already tell it too. Notify me when you get close to your context window.
Okay.
So it'll, as it's doing the work, it'll tell you you're close to the context window. Wait for tomorrow to finish.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Because
it starts, once you reach the context window, it starts hallucinating.
Okay.
And that's when you see a double image. That's when it misses the sentence. That's when it's not following the prompt from earlier.
Okay.
You AI, you ain't supposed to get tired.
The context when this is sick of you right now. I ain't got no more in there. You gotta wait till tomorrow. I need to. How can I institute my own personal context window?
No, because I'm saying like
I think I might have a context window.
Yeah,
we do.
You most everyone got it.
We do.
Everyone
what's
got
the
it.
use of having AI if you get tired?
Yeah.
Like if you have an AI assistant, then I might as well hire a real assistant.
Listen, it's part of the
they get tired that's gonna do it.
It's part of the manipulation. You're right. You're so right.
If the computer gonna say, I'm tired.
What are we doing right now?
Yeah, right. That's the whole point.
What are we doing right now?
Yeah.
That's the whole point of using you because you don't get tired.
Yeah.
What are we doing right now? Hey, y'all tell us y'all AI stories.
Yeah,
we got some comments.
Right on. It says, I vape boutique. I'm 11. Mine trying to talk Spanish. And that was it. Not a lot of engagement on that one.
Oh, somebody say I'm 11.
Okay, well there you have it.
Yeah.
Hey.
So we got
stay in school.
Absolutely. So we have some announcements.
Okay, my bad. My bad. I ain't go to school. I don't know.
So also just want to let y'all know that we do have some upcoming events we want to talk to you about. So first thing is this Saturday is the let me do this tonight. The first thing is tonight.
Thank you, brother.
Let's start with tonight. So tonight is the 4th day of Kwanzaa. It's WUJM, which is cooperative economics, and the One Community Grocery Co-op and Childs Park Neighborhood Association will be hosting at 2800 26th Avenue South, which is the McCabe United Baptist Church. And again, starts at 6 o'clock, and we hope that y'all can pull up on us for tonight's Kwanzaa celebration. And then Cash Mob this Saturday. The Cash Mob will be going to, let me see. So a Cash Mob is when we intentionally circulate Black dollars to show up for strong for another Black-owned business that has served our community for years. This Saturday's Cash Mob is Juggler's Old Time Tradition. You can get your homemade juices, delicious food, and so much more. That's this Saturday at 12 o'clock, 2175 9th Avenue South. Bring your friends, your co-workers, and your wallets. Every purchase matters. And when we support Black-owned businesses, we build wealth, preserve legacy, and strengthen our community on purpose.
I like this. First, I was just
oh, that's good. I'm glad you did.
Okay.
Good to know.
No, something else popped in my head.
Like? What is it?
But first, let me say this. Thank everybody who came out to the food drive. For
99 jams.
On Saturday, right? Every donation is appreciated. Now, listen, just because we had the event on Saturday,
it doesn't mean it's over.
It doesn't mean that it's over. And let me say this: is that you don't have to physically go and buy anything. If you have something in your cupboard that you know you're not going to use, or you just you coupon and all this other stuff, and you just have overflow, come over and drop it off. Now, this is the station's goal, is to take 10 barrels over to Jamaica.
Yep.
Now, I'm going to also tell you, to send them over there, it's about like almost $1,000.
Yeah.
That's to ship 10 barrels of food, medicine, clothes, anything that you can think of. So not only are we asking for the perishable items, the clothes, the medicine, or whatever you could give, but if you want to help donate to get those items over.
Yeah, the barrels and the shipping.
It's $1,000. It comes up to like $1,000 to get it over there.
Yes.
And so what we're asking for is the donations and the participation of the community.
Sponsor a barrel, do something.
Do something.
Yeah.
To get it over. You don't have to do it all. Every little bit helps.
That's right.
You
That's
know
right.
what I mean?
That's right.
So if you got some extra stuff, just send over.
I was thinking about doing a barrel.
Okay.
I was gonna talk to the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club for funding.
We can do a barrel.
I was gonna talk to the board for the funding arrangement.
On the air.
I talked to y'all yesterday about it.
Yeah.
I ain't saying it.
So if you want to sponsor a barrel, you can go to 99jamstheberg.com, hit the donate button, and if you can donate to sponsor 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 barrels if you want to. But we trying to, the goal is $1,000 that we're looking to raise so that we can send these barrels over to Jamaica. And so please make sure that you make your contribution. If you still have things to donate, do that. But we got a lot of donations, and we packing up barrels, and we need to get them over. So
yes, thank y'all so much, man.
And so to be honest, when you look at it, it's like $100 a barrel.
Yep.
To get over there. So if you want to donate $100, and if you don't have the money, and if you have gently used clothes, if you have shoes that you know you're not going to use, like send it over there. And they're going to places where they know that it's needed. Right.
Absolutely.
So yes. Location. The station location. Put that flyer back up there for me right quick.
I will.
So you can go to Bethel to drop this off, Bethel Community. You can go to Taste of the Islands to drop it off, or you can come here to the radio station. It's so small, I can't, and I should know the address.
I think the best place you can go is Taste of the Islands. I would say that because you don't have to make a phone call. Somebody's always going to be there. So stop by Taste of the Islands, and you'll be able to drop it off over at Taste of the Islands.
Yeah, and tell them the Breakfast Club sent you.
Absolutely. Right on. And thank you for that. Thank you for y'all contributions and what you will contribute in the future. So I saw this story. It was a good news story.
Okay, go ahead.
We want to highlight stories coming out of, the Tampa Bay area that actually show a positive side. And so it was a group of teenagers from a local mentorship program called Gentleman's Quest. And they were surprising shoppers by paying for their purchases at a store in Tampa. The teens, what they would do is they would approach the shoppers at the checkout. They covered the cost of their groceries and everyday items. Shoppers were caught off guard and visibly emotional. And then some of the recipients said that they were struggling financially and didn't expect the help. And so we just want to give a shout out to the teens. Congratulations to them and those who received it. They are part of this youth development and mentoring program. The program focuses on character development, leadership, and community service. And the goal is to teach young men the importance of giving back and serving others in the community. It's called Gentleman's Quest. You can Google them and find out more about how they.
Yeah, big shot, Gentleman's Quest, man. Tampa, y'all did a big thing, man. That's huge. I can't imagine. Y'all can go to Tampa Bay Breakfast Club page on Facebook to look at the whole story and share the story, because this is important. Because when it's a mug shot, when it's the tea, y'all all in.
Right.
Let's see if we can get some support around this Tampa group and these young men who actually ran the checkup at the cash register.
That's right.
Like the put your money where your mouth at movement, the black money movement. This I respect this. I respect this.
Absolutely.
Yeah, teach the children young. And again, I want to say thank you for everybody who donated to the Blessed Bags. If you're on my Facebook page, you see it, but I will show it.
It was on Facebook page, wasn't it?
It was, but we'll upload it also over here so we can show, because you got to start the kids off young and letting them know it's not all about take. That's right. You got to give and root them into the community and let them have some self-pride in where they live at, because once you invest in something, you have a different kind of pride about it.
That's right. Once you're a member owner.
Yes. And since you're talking about member owner.
Yeah. Then One Community Grocery Co-op has launched our drive for 300 member owners, and we getting close, y'all. We just really need y'all to come on through.
I'm bringing in 3 people
in the 11th hour.
Yeah.
So once we hit this milestone, we'll move into the feasibility phase and begin looking for and scouting locations. And so make sure that you join the One Community Grocery Co-op. You can become a member owner by going to ocgc.coop today and tap in. Tap in.
Tap
in. We got politics, Mr. Edmond.
Oh man, I can make something up real quick.
But before you make it up, can we talk about this dress that went viral?
Oh, with the sister, I mean Bishop TD Jakes.
No, oh my god,
no, Jamal Bryant. Yeah. So Jamal Bryant's wife.
Pastor Jamal Bryant.
Jamal Bryant. You know, Pastor.
Yes, he came here. He came here to St. Pete and got canceled.
Yeah, they was trying to cancel.
They canceled him.
No, they didn't.
They did.
They canceled him.
No, they had the show, but he was canceled.
No, he never.
Them people had picket signs.
He didn't get canceled. He still got a.
I guess maybe we have different ideas.
If the women of the NCNW would have adhered to the cancellation,
so he didn't get canceled. They tried to.
Right.
Yeah, they tried to cancel.
He was canceled.
You hit something. The camera done.
I ain't touching that. See, that's how I feel right now. That's how I be feeling. That's my emotions.
All right. So you want to talk about this dress?
Yes.
All right. So here's the dress.
It was sexy. She a beautiful woman. It looked like his flesh tone. I don't think that's her body color. Okay. If that's her body color, this is completely inappropriate.
So what's the conversation about this?
They saying that's inappropriate for the pastor's wife. Is she a pastorette?
A what? Wow. Oh my god! We really can't make this up.
Oh no, live on that.
So y'all see the dress. Here's the dress. That's
is that right or wrong for the pastor?
First lady of a church.
Okay, that's what it is.
Yeah,
Thank you, Brother John, because I said pastorette, but yes, that is the first lady. And I don't know if that was the first lady of my church, would I go? Let's think about this. Let's think about this with different lenses.
How would you feel if the first lady of your church showed up with?
I mean, I think she representing. I ain't gonna lie. Like from a certain standpoint, you know what I'm saying? She came and she what she said. They slayed. She slayed.
I will say this. She ate. But she's she
ate.
It's a pretty dress.
Yeah,
I would have to say, and she's completely covered.
Yeah, she ate. It's like skin tone. That's not her skin.
No, it's not.
I seen it. I looked. I tried to see the nipple. I tried to see it. I tried.
And you really tried to.
I tried. It's not there because it's skin tone. If you look at her upper body is more pecan tan, and then the flesh tone. You know they don't make this stuff for black people.
Okay,
and the flesh tone is a little.
It looks really good on her. She looks really good.
I mean, I think it's big. I think he approved it. He don't look worried. Look at that picture. Yeah. Put the picture up. Make the picture big. Jamal don't look worried, y'all. He do not look worried. He don't look pressed at all.
No, that's his wife.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And she's covered.
Winter chicken dinner.
I see all types of things. Jezebel.
Yeah.
That's what they call it.
Oh no, it's tough. It's tough. Like, you can't just do that.
Yeah. They and
you gotta be progressive in your church and your beliefs to walk right like that.
And he is progressive in his church.
He's fine.
Because he's the one
What was the word, Mr. Reese? It said Jabbar be creating words, new words. What was the word?
Pastorism.
Oh no!
She's a pastorette.
No, pastorette.
I missed that one. Thank you, Mr. Reese, because that would have got by me. Appreciate that. I heard him say pastorette, but it didn't register. No, it didn't really it didn't land.
No, that's why I said thank you for saying first lady of the church, because I couldn't find that word in my head.
Okay, I know. What if Mama Blue modeled that?
Yes,
Mama Blue, that'll be 5. Mama Blue, I'm telling you, that's 5.
But is that acceptable for a first lady? I guess that's the question.
Yeah, and you know what? So the type of church that he has, like he wants to buy up land and sell weed.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Listen, I rock with him. That's who did. They want to slander him because he did the Target.
Oh yeah, he the
Target debate. Yeah, I mean, he canceled Christmas.
Yeah.
So his wife can't come out like that.
I'm gonna tell you where Jamal Bryant, he's been canceled. He lost everything, and
he did. He lost everything.
He was in Baltimore, I think, and then he ended up going to
He lost everything.
Yeah.
He lost everything. Like he had a wife, and
DJ was good,
he
man.
talked about it before. Like
I got
where
a
he was
little
at,
more respect for him now.
like he lost everything. He done been out. Like his wife, he was just like he wasn't a good husband. At
Yep,
the
I
first
seen that
time.
part. Yep,
and
yep.
he came in there, and then he found his way.
Oh, that's a new wife. That's a new wife.
Yes, it's the second wife.
Oh man, see, I rock with Pastor Brian anyway because when he came to St. Pete, really, he was going to be canceled, and they were canceling him. The mainstream media and the people were canceling him, but the sister stepped with him, and I went to it. The man dropped the fire so hard.
Yeah,
I'm talking about. I see why they was trying to stop it. I recorded it. I got the footage, and y'all can talk to me if you want to see it.
But I will tell you this: I'm one of them people. Is that like I don't care if like my pastor or my leader has like also like been through stuff.
Does your leader have to be perfect? No. Does he have to be a saint?
Okay.
Hold on, let's see who.
Can your leader be a sinner?
Okay. There you go. Call.
Hello, caller. Introduce yourself.
This Moneybag Cabbie in the building.
Yo. What up?
Yo.
Moneybag Cabbie in the building.
Moneybag. Okay. What's up, man? Hot new artist. Moneybag Cav.
Yes, indeed. Moneybag Cabbie. It's early in the morning over here. I'm all the way in another state though.
What state are you in, Moneybag?
I'm all the way in Colorado. I'm in Colorado today.
Ooh, what's the weather like in Colorado?
It's very, very cold. It's kind of cold. It's kind of cold right now.
What? So what you doing for it up there in Colorado, man? How you doing with your music?
Stuck. I'm navigating with it. They waiting for me to put it on. They're waiting for me to put it on. That's it.
All right. So do you just finished the project?
Yeah, I just finished my EP.
And what's your EP called?
It's called Moneybag Cabbie 2.
Okay,
nice.
Now, what was your inspiration for this album?
Oh man, just the things that I went through in life to elevate to where I need to be at the proper way, you know.
Okay, now another question for me, like if you had to put yourself, like compare yourself to any artist, who would you compare yourself to, if you had to?
I'll just I'll to be honest. I don't think I sound like too many nobody, but Moneybag Cabbie.
Yeah. And what I like about what you're doing, man, you all the way down here in Tampa Bay, man. You really trying to navigate your music for real. You getting it out. So tell me more about what you're doing to get your music out.
Oh man, we gotta push, keep pushing, keep going, like set out the stove, like for real, like to be real, just marketing, man. Keep on marketing, put that bag behind you.
That's right. Where else can they find you? What all platforms is your music on right now?
You can find me on IG. I mean, all the platforms is on Apple. You know what I'm saying? Spotify, Apple Music. Just all the platforms, basically. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up.
Now, do you have any features on this album that we would know of, or who would you like to do a feature with?
I don't know. I think y'all might know a couple. I got Soft Walk on there.
Okay.
I got Steam on there. From Inglewood, from California. I got a couple. Who else do I got?
Okay. Now, anybody in the industry, who would you like to work with?
Oh man, I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't know, to be real. Like, I'm trying to like debate. Like, to be real, like I like a lot of other I would. You know what? I like to work with Future.
Okay, Future. Now the people, the audience are asking, how do you spell it? Because they want to look you up.
It's MONEYBAGKAVY. It's all one word though. Straight out the stuff.
I got MONEYBAG.
Spell it one more time.
It's all one word, straight out the stuff. So it's M.
The last part I didn't get.
Get the last part for me again.
So it's MONEYBAGKAVY.
Nice.
Okay.
KAVY.
Yeah.
Moneybag Cav. Nice, man. Nice, man. So if you had any final words or anything you want to leave the audience with, what would it be?
Man, stay focused. If y'all got any type of dreams, stay focused, stay patient, and stay consistent. Slash.
Nice. So one more time, where can they find you? Where can they find your music?
Man, you can find it on Apple Music, Spotify, all the platforms.
Now, before you leave, what's your favorite song on your EP? You'll tell people to go listen to, if you have one.
I'm gonna put it like this: the one y'all finna spin, we gonna say that one. But now I gotta, to be real, the song I really got, like, I got it with Sauce. I think that was that's one of the hardest on there too. So if y'all want to peep that out, just check the whole joint out. Like when I drop it, check the whole joint out. Y'all tell me what y'all think when y'all hear it.
All right. Well, so I would like to say thank you for calling all the way from Colorado.
That's real,
We
man.
definitely appreciate it. Yeah, it is.
No, I definitely appreciate y'all for even having me. Straight up the stuff, for real.
And when you come to Florida in the Tampa Bay area, hit us up and you can come into the studio and actually we'll do another interview with you.
Okay, let's go crazy.
All right.
All right, bless.
And I like artists that really step up and step out, because you got an artist from Colorado. So local artists, artists in Atlanta, wherever you may be, reach out to the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club. We reach out to Q. We're gonna have spots for y'all because we want to uplift the arts, right? And music is one of the important arts. We just had Tiffany Black, who was an actress, right? So she who wrote a book, right? So we really celebrating the arts, and we may not wear that on our sleeves, but if you pay attention to our programming, we always uplifting art and artistic events, whether it's the Chalk Festival, whether it's the Black Art and Film Festival, or whatever we might be lifting up.
Futurism.
Afrofuturism, the Futures Festival, Community Tech Day, all these different types of events are artistically based, but it's also about our community's development.
It is, and pouring into people who have a vision and a dream, right? And so that's really what it's about. And I mean, and if you listen to the Tampa Bay, because we were having a conversation, but like sometimes these artists call and like it takes the conversation somewhere else.
And that's all right.
We don't have people call from California, now Colorado. We don't have Ohio, Jamaica.
Like, we don't have Beanie Man on, man.
Yeah, we really
the incomparable Grammy Award winning Beanie Man Zing Zima. Who got the keys to me, Beema?
And he told us the story of how he got his name. Go back and watch that one.
Yeah, see, and you got to maybe find that on YouTube. Go search out our YouTube. We need y'all following. We going up on 2026, right? And most of our viewing audience has not shared or liked it, the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club page, right? And what I'm going to talk about now is the
wait, before we go to, okay, go ahead, go to support, but I really want to go back to your leaders have to be perfect.
All right, I'll give it back.
And Miss Teresa said that she's not only a first lady, she's also a preacher.
Oh, hold on. Yes. Okay. So y'all put y'all comments, load your comments up. Does your leader have to be perfect? Are you looking for a saint in your leadership? And I'm going to continue with my commercial, and then after the commercial, we'll be right back. So the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club, 80% of our viewing audience has not liked or shared the page, right? And that's an issue, because we need you for growth. We need you to share. We need you to like. We need you to send stars. These things is what makes us run up the algorithm. And I want to thank y'all. We've been running it up, right? The radio has been breaking the knob off. Right?
They said spiking.
Spike.
Yeah. The stats have been spiking, is what they said. Yeah.
Facebook has been doing good.
Yeah.
YouTube has been doing better. Right? Yeah. Big shouts out to the Mo Show. Make sure y'all tune in to the Mo Show live.
We are syndicated.
This is a syndicated program. We need your support. We need you to underwrite us at the radio station. We need you to like the stars on the Facebook. We need y'all to send the Amazon gifts into the Amazon. You see, we need y'all support.
We do, because there's some haters out there.
Just say that.
But listen, not for real. We need y'all support. We need y'all to speak up for us in rooms that we not there in, right? Y'all got to let people know that this is y'all source, because this is going to help us keep doing this. This is gonna fuel us because y'all have been fueling us. We need more petrol.
No, we do, because honestly, what I love about the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club fans or listeners is that y'all support us when we're not there. So rooms that we're not
They
in,
support us
because there's a lot of stuff that's said that's untrue,
and y'all got our back.
And y'all got our back, and I love
We appreciate that.
We appreciate that
Yes.
when somebody,
Yes.
because I heard this, and for you to say like that, no,
Hey, I love that.
No.
I love when I hear them stories.
No,
I heard them
no.
saying, and then I said, appreciate you,
and
my
then
brother.
somebody also say, "Hey, no, I was listening. That's not
Right,
what they
happened?
said. That no, it is
straight
not.
Yep.
Because the thing is our shows are 100% recorded.
Yeah.
Right. You can always go back and listen and watch anything that we say.
Usually, you can go to YouTube, and that help our YouTube numbers.
Because YouTube don't delete us. You know what I mean? And
Yeah, you only got 30 days with Facebook.
Yeah,
live,
right.
And
but
Facebook full
YouTube
of,
is there.
but no.
Yeah.
Thank y'all so much. And this is an appreciation moment, right? Because as we come to the end of the year, this has been a magnificent year. And our fans, our viewers, our listeners, our supporters, y'all have carried us to a new plateau.
Yeah.
Right? I didn't think it could get any bigger. Right? Now it's bigger than big. It's huge.
Huge.
It's huge.
And thank you for that. I appreciate that. Thank y'all.
Oh,
for the
and let
support.
me just say this: when you drop while we're talking about support, it's the Taste of the Islands restaurant that you need to drop it off, not the Taste of the Islands grocery store.
Yes, the restaurant.
So go to the restaurant.
Yeah.
Okay.
Big shots out to Taste of the
Because
Islands.
Second Avenue, yeah.
Right, because there are two. So you got the restaurant and then you have the grocery store. You need to drop the stuff. Yeah, I'm telling you.
Right next door. Yeah.
Yes, it is.
If you go to the one, they'll tell you not here, go next door.
Right, because
Yeah.
it's two owners now.
Is there a
They're not.
deadline? Because that was one of the questions too. Is there a deadline?
I don't think there's a deadline because they're just going to be sending. So just bring it.
Let's try and get it done this week though. Let's not drag it out though, because I know we got like a lot of stuff here. I'm looking around the corner. It's a lot of things that's in there. And so if you could, let's see if we can get them in by the end of the week so we can get these things sent over to the team. So yeah, and then before the break, before the artist called in, we were talking about First Lady, Pastor Jamal Bryant's wife, and the dress that she had on that some are saying is provocative.
She was hot. She was hot. Too hot to try.
Miss Teresa said she's not only the First Lady. We read the comment, first part of it, but she also preaches and is a known public speaker / figure. I personally wouldn't wear it if I were in her position. And I won't get started about the allegations about Pastor Bryant fathering children by members of his church.
Ooh, freaky. Listen, that's how they get us though. They get us with the freaky tales. So it's all right. We'll work it out. That's how they get us. That's how they get us. That's how they get us, y'all. So these are the freaky tales.
Now
These
I
are
have
the
a question because okay, so it is. I mean.
Freaky tales aside.
Freaky tales aside.
Raise the roof.
But you'll see that there's a lot of when you go to church. There could be a lot of rules. Right?
Would that be all right in church? I don't think that would be all right in church.
But they were at a gala.
I love
like
it. That's why I say she listen, there's nobody in that gala picture who's going viral. She has went viral and
but it sounded like a Megan Good. Remember how they attacked her when she was married to the pastor?
Oh, I thought the fighting boy.
She's married to him now.
Okay.
Oh my Lord.
I was like the dude from the Apollo movie.
Yeah, but no, before she was married to Devon. And he was a pastor.
And they was getting on about her clothes.
They really got her because she was
that's the way to attack the black man is by attacking his woman. Right. So what we overlooking is that what we're doing is, attacking a man that's already been in trouble with relationships, already is being, said to be father of other children, right, inside of the congregation.
And
so
he's still standing tall. They can't get to him.
This is the attack on all fronts. And I ain't saying the dress ain't this, but we know that skin tone. We know that in her skin.
Right.
Just like I look for the nipple, everybody looked for the nipple. We didn't see the nipple. And so the controversy is a nothing burger. It's a nothing burger. This is a skin tone. That's like if women wear the shirt with the little nipples, titties cut out in the on the shirt, and then say, "Oh, that's inappropriate." I mean, come on, they're memories.
Yeah.
But okay. Now, does your leader have to be a saint?
Okay, so that's the question. So not perfection. I think we talked about, do your leaders have to be perfect?
Mines don't.
Okay.
I want imperfection.
Okay. Perfect imperfection.
I want them
Donald,
people,
not Donald Trump imperfect.
you know, no. Not Donald. Right.
Take a look. You take a sprinkle of imperfection. not you got to be light on the imperfections, but if it's something
heavy on suckers, you got to be heavy on suckers.
I'm okay with my leaders have been through stuff and have some of the same struggles.
Yeah.
That like regular people have been.
Okay. Talk.
I'm okay with that, and I'm okay. Like I'm one of the people. Like I don't put like if I saw my pastor walk into the cat.
Okay.
I'm not gonna be the one that put my nose up. Like I go to the cat and I don't drink.
What if he had one of them stink sticks burning?
Again.
Would you let could your pastor roll up a fatty and smoke it in your presence, and then you go to church on Sunday and he delivers his word? Could you still respect him as a pastor?
I could, because what if he had? So this is how I could. This is me. I could. There's so many people that smoke.
Bishop Bobo. We're gonna call him Bishop Bobo.
No, I could. Like I personally could.
Yeah.
I know other people could.
I could too.
And let me tell you, because if he's gonna smoke it, I'd rather for him to be his authentic self than to not.
That's the lane I'm talking about right there.
And then to act like he don't, and then go behind closed doors.
Being home rolling up, cheap and big.
Or you know what I mean?
He at home blowing big. That's what Jamal Bryant be doing on that podcast. That little room, that's his smoking room.
No, but I will tell you what I will.
No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
No, but
come on, I'm just playing.
And those are
That'll get us in
I'm just playing. I mean, I was just playing.
But I will tell you what I will want my pastor to do is have discipline.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Teresa, thank you, Miss Teresa. Not everyone was looking for the nipple. Thank you. That is true. Thank you for that.
But I will say that I do want my pastor to have discipline though.
So not my leader. No, my leader doesn't have to be perfect, Tiffany said, but he or she can't be out here doing corrupt stuff either.
But so what is corrupt? Because like, all right, and I agree with. I don't want them out there
corruption.
I don't want that. But what I do want to know, they should be able to enjoy their lives. A lot of people, they get on this pedestal or their pastors, and now they're no longer able to go out to urban drinkery because it's a bar. And now everybody is looking at them crazy because they sitting out there, and maybe they may sip wine. They're not even indulging in any hard liquor. They're just enjoying themselves. They can't even be who they want to be. Can't go out there to a nice poetry night because you're out here because somebody else may act a fool, and then people looking at them like, oh, nah, that's the pastor.
I think it's definitely a double standard. And you know that, pastor, when you sign up to be a pastor. That's the other part of it too, because
you know it.
You know, there's the pulpit and delivering the word of God. You know, it comes with restrictions. Like that's a real thing. And so to come in and act like, you know, okay, I'm finna be a pastor, but I'm going to continue to do non-pastoral things or do things because I'm just a regular person. I think maybe you want to reconsider your profession.
So
because there's certain standards that you hold your pastor to, and you know that as a pastor going in that this standard is going to be held.
But can you can redefine the standards? So, and I think that's why church is losing a lot of people because of what you just said. That rigid, frigid diagram is not reality. What it is it's called religious dogma.
Okay,
that's what they call that, and that's not the religion. That is the thing that surrounds the religion, the acts, the decencies.
But there are some things that are a part of the practice.
But who draws
religion,
that line?
The scriptures that you read, and if the scripture that you read and you say that this is the word of God, and I'm going to adhere to the word of God, and I'm going to make this be the lamp under my life, and I'm going to follow this. there's an expectation that you're following it.
But
if you're saying, okay, we're gonna follow it, but we just gonna really do the best we can, and we all flawed.
But that's the reality of life, and that's why the pastor group ain't growing.
Okay,
right? Because I was going to be a pastor. Right, I studied theology. I studied under some of the famous people around here. I did. I swear to God. And one of the reasons I didn't do it is because of what you're saying.
Yeah,
really, honestly, because I couldn't do that.
Kiana said you want discipline, and there's a certain.
But I probably would have been a pastor that would have saved a lot of people.
That's a certain discipline that come with it. And here's the thing: if you signing up for that, you got to know what you signing up for.
That's real.
You know what I'm saying? I heard that. Because there is an expectation. It's like we had a debate about men and women. Well, women can't do this because men can. Like it's certain things that you don't look to your pastor to be doing.
I will tell you,
like you wouldn't look for a woman to be doing certain things or a man to be doing certain things. There's certain things that you don't want to see your pastor doing, and pastor, you know that. And so if you coming in and you be like, look, I'm just the pastor, you know.
So I have to build my congregation from scratch. Because my people gonna have to rock with me.
That's what I have to do. If you teach anything, you'll get somebody to follow you.
But that's how you got to do it though.
So when like discipline, like I said, I use the cat just for instance, right?
I like the cat. I love it.
So even if they out there, like if they be like hey, we're gonna go out. The pastor go out. He don't drink. He's sitting up there. He's just enjoying himself, having great conversations because the atmosphere has alcohol and all this other stuff. Now he can't enjoy his friends and family because he's a pastor, even though he's not indulging.
But no, you can. That's the thing. It's just we talked about it earlier too, about not caring what people think. You know what I'm saying? But it's just so nuanced, and I think if we make it so black and white. One of the things that came up in the chat, Miss Teresa said, "Okay, well, what about if the pastor rolled up to the strip club?"
Right.
Ooh, thank you, man. I love that.
So is the cat okay? Is the strip club not okay?
I think strip club okay.
Who's making these determinations?
I think the modern day pastor has to be nimble enough to go inside of the cat.
Yeah.
Right. To go inside of the places where the people are. That's how you grow your congregation. The congregation ain't growing because the pastor ain't at the cat. Because he ain't at the strip club.
So because the pastor at the cat gonna make you want to join that church?
No, what it does is it opens up the church to new people.
Okay.
Because the congregation only grows for the people who walk through the door. What's that growth? You're limiting your growth. So if I wanted to really grow, that's why what they call that. They call that ministry. But they call that ministry.
Hold on. So if you're trying to build a community, right? And this is what a church is. You're trying to build a community, and you using the church as the space to create this community. There's standards that come with that community, and who's holding the standard? That's like when we say we don't do that around here. Like it's certain things in our community that we're saying we don't do. Well, if you're building a community of a church member, and you say, look, in order for us to build the church that we want to have, these are the standards that we set. Now, when you raise that bar, of course, you're looking for your leadership to be able to hold that bar. But if you're saying, okay, well, we're going to lower the bar in order to meet people where they at.
I never said lower the bar. And I've never said lower the bar. I just said that you don't have to be perfect. Yeah. Right. And I also said that I would like my pastor to have discipline, but I also want them to enjoy their lives as well.
But all right.
And so listen, and so this is not, it ain't a black and white. It's a lot of gray in there.
Yep.
The thing, we have this idea that being at home with your family is in some way not enjoying your life.
But if enjoying your life, going to the club. But that opens up the whole arena, because if one is good, then how you gonna say the other isn't? And that comes to you judging us.
Yeah.
See, the crowd that we're talking about has been judged. And we ain't talking about that. We just talking about if we see our pastor there. But really, the problem with us seeing our pastor at a strip club or at certain clubs is because we've judged the people that go to those places. Absolutely. We passed judgment on them, and that's where we already wrong at. Okay. That's where we already at. We've entered the conversation with the wrong mindset.
You might be donating to the college fund.
And guess what? Most of them people are more eligible to participate in everything you talking about than you ever imagine. That was my entry into politics.
We're not talking about politics.
But those same people. Okay. I'm talking about those same people and the opportunity those same people have. Yeah. See, I seen the opportunity in them, and it's the same thing a pastor could see. It's the same thing an elected official could see.
But do we have to be there doing it with them in order to see it?
Well, how you gonna see it? If you don't go to the crack house, how can you minister to them? But listen,
it's real. Come on. Like, what we talking about?
You went to this stream. You went to this
I mean,
stream.
you say, how you gonna know if you don't see it? There's
But you
things
went
that
to this
know that you
stream.
don't- Like, do you have to be there in order to know?
How do you
these
convert a
yeah.
convict? How do you minister to a crackhead?
Yeah.
If he doesn't come to your house, if he doesn't come to your church, you have to go to him.
Yeah, but that don't mean you got to go smoke crack with it.
I mean,
I didn't.
if you smoke crack,
if you say that, when I said the cat, I said I don't drink, right?
Yeah.
And I'm there. I don't participate in alcohol.
most
right?
people don't.
Right.
Yeah.
The majority of people don't.
So why are you there?
Hanging and swinging.
Because my friends are there. Because the people that I love went there. They
Congregating.
want to- That's
Fellowship.
really it.
No, that's
It's a
true.
fellowship. And so what I'm saying
And I
is,
think as long as we clear on that, then you clear on that. But
what happens?
No, I'm serious because there's lines. It's like, okay, it's okay to go to the cat because you don't drink. So now we're saying, okay, but what if he do drink?
He can drink.
There's
You can-
always going to be
But you can
some
drink.
layer of expectation.
You can
It's like,
drink.
okay, what
I
do you
think
really
it's a
want?
false expectation that's put on our leaders and our faith leaders. I think it's a false expectation that they got to live up to. That's why so many people don't step up to it. Right?
Yeah.
It's the same way with politics. It's a false expectation of who these people supposed to be. And then so if you don't see yourself as that type of person, you don't participate.
So I say this and then I'll get up off of it. It takes courage to be yourself.
Mhm.
Like it really takes courage in order to be yourself, because if that's what you really want to do and you're limited by the fear of what somebody's going to think, then that's something I think you got to work on. Like I want to go and hang out in the cat, but I'm not going to do it because of what people think. Well, that's stopping you from being your authentic self, if that's what you're saying.
Or it stop you from recruiting people that can come into your parish and that can make your congregation strong.
All I'm saying is that people are very judgmental, regardless of the fact,
But I
regardless
don't
of
want
what.
to talk about the people. I want to talk about the person who signs up for the job that you know you're going to be judged in. Because if you know you're going to be judged in this job and you sign up to take this job, you can't be mad when people judge you.
But no,
when
but
you
you
knew
can't.
that-
No,
you can't be. You can't.
No,
You
because-
can't take
oh,
away
I'm
that
finna
emotion.
tell
You can be
so
mad.
Let me
I'm mad because people judge
Yeah.
you. And I knew they was going to judge me.
Yeah,
when I signed up.
yeah, because you feel
like-
entitled, but you're entitled to that
but
emotion
sometimes
even when you
don't-
sign up.
Sometimes you're calling you don't sign up for,
Mm.
right?
Mm.
You have been in that same position where you did not want to do the job, but something called you to do it,
Mhm.
right? You didn't want to be there, but
Yeah.
life put you there.
And it's one of the reasons you didn't want to do it is probably because of what
But
other people
look at
Yeah.
look at the and I'm
That
just
whole
breaking.
don't care what people think. I don't think that's
No,
a
but
thing.
that ain't a real
Everybody
thing.
care what
And
somebody
that's,
think.
and that's my point that I'm making is that sometimes you put people in a box who can do good stuff, but because they didn't walk the line that you wanted them to walk in, and they know they're going to be criticized. Like like Jabbar said, he wanted to be a pastor. He probably could have said, but because
I could have been the best pastor in the world.
he could have been.
I
but
limited
because
myself.
He knows that he not finna put down his Christmas tree.
I've been trying to see what Charlie phone. No, because it's people who sign up for these things.
But
And you know what come with it.
And
then
some people don't sign up because of it though. But guess
that's
what?
right.
That's limiting.
That's right.
You don't see the limiting, and then I'm thinking unlimited.
But that's why I respect the people who do, because if you know that's come with it and you still sign up to do it, God bless you.
Hey,
but some people do that and have the worst intentions in the world.
Some people
So
do.
so
And then
it
they
ain't
be
even.
hiding.
It ain't.
Hey,
Yeah.
caller, introduce yourself.
Greetings, everybody. I love this topic this morning, man, because I see great leaders like right here on the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club. That's not.
It sounds like Mr. Jackson. Is it?
How you doing, good sir?
What's happening, y'all? Y'all hear me?
Yeah, I hear.
Yes, sir.
All right, man.
People who don't know who you are.
Hey, it's Eric Jackson, store 727 ER Renew. This is a beautiful, beautiful topic because this is the problem that we facing today. You know, we got a lot of great teachers, but poor leaders, a lot of great leaders, poor teachers. And we trying to identify who these people are outside of their human qualities. We looking at authority figures out of these humans that they make mistakes just like us, man. They making mistakes just like us. And we getting caught up in, we do have a problem here because we got a lot of vulnerable people who are trying to find a better space in their life. And they're getting led by these false preachers and teachings. Not to go off on these preachers or teachers because I'm not saying everybody bad. But we have a problem, we got an issue. These people are the voice. They're selected as the voice of the people. Now we navigating right now, myself and many others right now, with these voices, some of these people. And that's the dynamic, and that's the deficiency our community has right now. And they're a big part of this. They are a big part of this. And we do need to tap in and adjust this. But one thing I got to say, spirit leads all, y'all. So those who tap into the spirit that belong to you, allow that to be your guide. Not let this distraction and all of this, because that's what's going to throw us off. We looking at too much stuff that don't even belong to your upbringing. You need to find out what's good for you. You know, when it don't make no sense, keep it moving. Yep. Keep it moving, because everybody gonna get their place. Whether it's gonna be a reward or however the punishment may come, everybody finna get theirs. And it's coming. It's gonna be due to all. And I hate to see those who suffer and all of these children being taken advantage of by our figures and our high, these pastors and evangelists or whatever it may be. And these are just titles, because we are all doing the same thing. Anybody here in the community trying to help somebody, hey, we doing the work. We don't have to be in no service every Sunday to show who we are, to show how you connected to this universe, to this earth, and what the God look like inside of you. You know, so a lot of our energy, y'all, man, let's miss that, because these people are trying to throw us off our square. Brother John is a preacher. By I don't care. Y'all, man,
Brother John is a preacher by any means.
Man, listen, man, this man here, he spill it. Of course they're not going to like what he got to say. There's a lot of truth coming in there. So too much truth. And the thing is, people don't want to study. So you can't get mad at somebody if you ain't studying the book he's studying, he being led by a whole different path. So we can't get off that. That's why wise men must come together and counsel.
Oh yeah, we do.
All right, I'm out of here, man. I love y'all, man. I'm gonna drop this.
WUJM, man, you got to come in.
No, but you know what? It's just to kind of clear it up. You can be a leader, sets the example, right? Yeah. And you don't have to be a follower. And I just use that because you can show people how, as the leader, or if you're walking this walk of Christ, that like you can still, and if you want to stay home, but if you want to hang out, how you do it, where you're not disrespecting. Like if you're a married man, and show how you and your wife hang out, be the example where it's not disrespectful. If you're going to the bar, why you don't have to get drunk and get pulled out and all that other stuff. So I want my leader to be the example and show the right way and not the wrong. So that's
I guess that was my whole point with that too, is when you build in community, you're setting standards, and then some standards you inherit and some standards you create. And if you inherit a standard and you saying, I'm going to hold this standard and toe this line, then you have to be ready for what come with it. And it may restrict your activities. You may have to do some or not do. You may have to do or not do some things that you really want to do.
And those restricted activities,
that's a part of the sacrifice that you make to be in that role. Like,
but those restricted activities also restricts growth. It also
depends on where you're going and what you're going towards.
That's called
in certain context.
In certain context matters.
Yeah, context does matter.
To build a certain thing and hold a certain standard. If you're the leader in this, then I'm looking for you to be able to hold that standard. Don't preach to me about a standard
that you're not holding yourself.
You're not holding, and don't preach to me about a standard that's unattainable. Like, don't make it seem like, okay, it's so many nuances we don't have time to talk about.
Right, we don't, because it's 9 o'clock.
Because you got some leaders that act like they're doing everything right, and they're
doing everything wrong,
but they holding you to a standard. So it's like a lot of nuances that we can explore. Maybe we talk about it a little bit on Wednesday.
Maybe.
But tonight, y'all come out to McCabe United Baptist Church for the One Community Grocery Co-op celebration of Kwanzaa. It's 6 o'clock. Y'all be there.
All right. Yeah, but so I mean, this been the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club.
I'm your brother John,
and this is Kiana.
This one on this segment.
Stay tuned for Sister Hughes.
Make you lose your shoes and shout all around the house. We out, y'all.
Bing bing. Bing bing.